having a fantastic day, and welcome back to the House of Chill. Number 1, what does your name mean? My name means from a lime tree, linden tree, or beautiful. However, when I researched this to make sure I had the correct definition, right underneath the definition, it had the Urban Dictionary definition. For any of you that know what the Urban Dictionary is, I kind of worried about clicking on my name to see what it meant, but fortunately it was nothing crude. Well, some of them were. There was 8 different definitions. I'm going to put the screenshot of the first one I found, and I'll read it off to you. I wrote it down here. It says, my name means a pretty girl with a big heart and a hilarious personality, one of the greatest friends you'll ever have, and one of the best girlfriends you could ask for. Well, I will take a pretty girl with a big heart and hilarious personality, because I think that's a little bit more fitting than a lime tree. Number 2, where are you from? I am from Kansas, born and raised right here in northeast Kansas. Number 3, where were you born? Wamego, Kansas. It is about an hour or so west of here. It is the home of one of the many, I'm sure, but the home of the Wizard of Oz Museum, which I've never been to, and I'm really hoping to go. I don't know why I've never been. It's not that far away. I was born there because we lived outside of town there in another smaller town, because my dad was an iron worker and he was building an energy plant at the time of my birth. And back in the 70s, I guess the way they did it, they just bought old single wide trailers and they would take them around to different trailer parks around the site they were building at, because they would be there for months at a time. So that's why I was born there. And then after my dad had his accident in 1979 and could no longer work, we moved up to this part of the state where I've been ever since. Number 4, what would your parents have named you if you were a different gender? Adopted. True story. My mom would not raise boys, and my mom had at least 5 children. I know my oldest brother, who my grandma raised, and I know the brother that is 2 years older than me that was given up for adoption, and then there's me. So there's 2 other ones. I have no idea where they are, who they are, or anything about them, or if they're even still living. I did find out right before my mom died that she gave my brother up for adoption because he was a boy. That was the only reason. And his name was Robert. So I don't think she knew at the time that her friend was the one who adopted my brother. She knew him real well. And I didn't think they knew at the time that they were going to change his name, which they did. And so it was already in the works that if I was born a boy, I would have been adopted by them. So I probably wouldn't have been named, since they would have changed my name anyway. I don't really know. All I know is that if I was a boy, my life would have been completely different, because my parents would have not raised me. And don't feel sorry. I mean, I've been dealing with stuff like this my whole life. No pity party for me here. Number 5, what is your biggest accomplishment? My children, hands down. I raised 2 beautiful, amazing, smart, intelligent, talented human beings that are successful in making a wonderful life for themselves, and I couldn't be more happier for them and more proud that I'm their mom, and I didn't somehow mess them up getting them there. So yes, my kids definitely are my pride and joy and biggest accomplishment. Number 6, what is your eye color? You probably can't see, but they're pretty brown. Number 7, what is your favorite candle scent? Well, I don't like candles, to be honest, because I'm fearful of fire, and that's a whole different story. So I use wax melts, and when I buy them, they usually are food related. Vanilla, cinnamon, cupcakes, that kind of thing. Anything else usually gives me a headache. So I try to stick with food. And hey, fluffy girls like food. They like to smell it. So, and I don't bake, so I might as well make my house smell like I am. Number 8, speaking of baking, can you cook? I can cook to survive. I enjoy making big Thanksgiving and Christmas type meals, But as far as day-to-day cooking, I absolutely can't stand it. I would much rather clean up after someone else cooking than me cook, or I would just order out because I absolutely cannot stand to cook. Number 9, what is good about life right now? I am blessed. I'm blessed in more ways than I can count. I have 2 beautiful children who are doing amazing in life. My YouTube channel is doing good. We're working on the house and getting it finished. I have very, very special people in my life, and I couldn't be more happier. So right now, life is just amazing. Number 10, what scares you about aging? Not doing all the things that I always wanted to do. So that's why I am trying to change that and get out there and get more adventurous. I don't want to just have my life known as sitting at home doing nothing. So that would be my only fear, is not getting to do everything that I want to see and do, which is seeing Florida and the ocean on that side of the country. Since I've already been to California, I want to go coast to coast. One of my biggest bucket list things to do. Number 11, what is your sign? I'm a Taurus, and I am the true definition of a Taurus. My birthday is April 23rd, so I'm right on the cusp, but I am a true definition of a Taurus. I'm bullheaded as bullheaded can be, and my oldest daughter's birthday is in May, and so there's 2 of us running around this house. Number 12, what is your favorite holiday? I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday. But a close second and third would be Christmas, because I love to decorate for Christmas. However, I mean, we have no family anymore, so we don't really have family traditions or anything like that to celebrate. And 4th of July was always a big holiday growing up, all the way until my kids were teenagers and my mother-in-law passed away. We always had huge plans and huge cookouts and fireworks and stuff for 4th of July. And it's just really sad that we've had so many losses in our family that we just don't do anything for holidays anymore. So, honestly, none of them are really my favorite anymore. But, you know, I love my creepy stuff. Number 13. What is your guilty pleasure? Margaritas. And I'm drinking one while filming this video. Number 14. What is the current show you are binge watching? Nothing. I don't have cable, and I don't really watch Netflix and Hulu, even though we have them. I can't sit still long enough to watch anything. I do good to watch a YouTube video, so I can't say I binge watch anything. Number 15. What item can you not leave the house without? Hands down, without a doubt, sunglasses. I can go without anything else for any amount of time, but I cannot step foot outside, and sometimes not even inside, without wearing sunglasses, because I'm extremely light sensitive. So definitely have sunglasses everywhere. Gotta have them. Number 16. Are you a morning or night person? I am a morning person, hands down. I worked day shift for ever, and I had to be at work at 4:30, and it was a 45-minute drive to work. So I just got in that mode to be a morning person, and still, even though I have not worked in 10 years, I still get up early in the morning, and I'm more productive in the morning than I'm at night, even though I'm sitting here doing a video at 9:30 at night. Number 17. What is your favorite genre of movies? I would have to say comedy, and usually the more stupid the comedy, the better. I love to laugh, and I think life is way too serious and depressing and sad and all that crazy stuff all the time anyway, so I don't want to watch it in a movie, so I like to sit back and laugh. Number 18. What is the last thing you bought? Well, I didn't physically buy it, but I bought my daughter a mattress topper because the mattress she has in her new apartment is terrible, but I sent her the money, so I didn't technically buy it. So if I'd have to say the last thing I bought, I know what it was. I bought this fabulous A Space for 3 hoodie. Whoa. Yep, that's the last thing I bought singularly. I've bought in groceries and stuff since then, but singular thing, that was the last thing. 19, are you an introvert or an extrovert? I'm an introvert. I'm actually very shy and not very outgoing amongst people I don't know. Now, amongst the people I do know, I'm very much an extrovert, but I'd have to say if I had to choose one of the two, I'd be an introvert. Number 20, what is your favorite book and why? Just like TV, I don't read either. I have a reading comprehension problem, and you know, I've tried reading books, and after reading the same page 4 times and still not knowing a single thing I've read, I just choose not to read. Plus, once again, I can't sit still long enough. I have to be up moving and doing stuff. So, I don't have a favorite book. However,